MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday night baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals.
And now, your 2023
Royals baseball comes your way
Kansas
next.
City Royals.
Brad Keller will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Snyder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He starts the day leading the entire American League in slugging. You talk about power, he's an extra base hit and home run machine. Definitely fun to watch, and always a safe bet that he's going to put on a show.
No balls and 1 strike. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Aaron able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Orlando Hernandez gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied down the left field line. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. great opportunity here.
Andrew Benintendi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Merrifield stands at second with no outs. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up, and there's one down now. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
So here is Duke Snider, and their runners at the corners now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
David Ortiz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The runner. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Stepping in, Tino Martinez. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Jose Canseco. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. And that misses 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, one down. Next will be the designated hitter, Daryl Strawberry. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lays off. 2-2 now. This is in the air to left. Benintendi will wait on it. And that's out number 2. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Popped him up. Merrifield has got it, and the side is retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the DH, Jorge Soler. And that no.
Soler.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into right field for a single. Hunter Dozier digging in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Perez, base runner at first with 1 out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
batting ninth, the shortstop, number 27.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Left side, but well foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. Very high, 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rack?
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Number 14 on the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Snyder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Derek Jeter. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 2-1 New York.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. One ball and one strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Popped up. Martinez in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in next, Andrew Benintendi. He bounced out last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Beautiful diving stop. Hey now. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Paul O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Snyder. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here comes Tino Martinez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Snyder's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Canseco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Dozier will put it away for out number 3. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Duke Snyder is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The first baseman, number 34.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's 1 long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
And now, Adalberto Mondesi. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's fouled away. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. And that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
15.
Here's the first
Second
pitch
baseman.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Soriano onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Now batting.
2 down with a runner at first.
Andrew Bennett.
Has a look, now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Daryl Strawberry.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Now to bat, Alfonso Soriano flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Snyder is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Popped up, Dozier has room in foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Wade Boggs is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Snyder's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. And the deficit remains 5-2. Now it'll be Hank Aaron as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working into this game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Fielder, number 4. Snyder.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hit hard on the ground at first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, but watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Popped him up. Soriano waits on it. And that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They're still out in front, 5-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
That's a ball 2. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Into the box, Bernie Williams. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So stepping in is Paul O'Neill. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One-0 count. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Williams leads off first with 1 away. Three and 1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A little bouncer. And before the 3-2, a move to first. Back in standing. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings up Tino Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Dozier.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Adalberto Mondesi is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. And it's 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. With Merrifield next to hit. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. 7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Canseco. First delivery to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees.
Up next, Daryl Strawberry grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And now a pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Alfonso Soriano is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, man, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits. No. The left-handed hit.
Leading up for the Royals, the left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 44.
Now at the plate, Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Duke Snider is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. KC leads this one 5-2. Been summoned from the bullpen.
Derby.
Now at the plate is Wade Boggs. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, high in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. So next to hit is Bernie Williams. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Little too anxious there. 1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Ron Guidry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Ron Guidry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up David Ortiz.
The first baseman.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Guidry is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitched. It's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Jorge Soler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And right into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
And up steps Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. 2-1. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Scott Barlow comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 58.
Striding in is Paul O'Neill. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tino Martinez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Now to the plate, here is Jose Canseco. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Lays off 1-0. Now pitch on the way. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
To the plate now, Daryl Strawberry. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Soriano.
Next to hit, Alfonso Soriano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no play.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Canseco at second, Strawberry at first, 2 out in the inning. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Last chance for the Yankees. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brad Keller earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Scott Barlow